Krok About It session. Today we have Professor Mahnken, who is the lead author of a very important paper for CIRSE, the CIRSE Standard of Practice for the provision of emergency IR care on a 24/7 basis. So Andreas, I would like to ask you a couple of questions about this paper. First of all, is IR embedded to emergency care, and is the 24/7 IR provision important to patients?
Emergency radiology includes interventional emergency radiology, and both together are key competencies of a very good qualified radiologist, and in particular of an interventional radiologist. So it's really crucial to be part of the emergency team.
Of course, but the main thing is how can we achieve that? How can IR 24/7 provision can be achievable? And you know, there's always workforce issues. What is the ideal number of IRs that would provide a sustainable service?
It depends on your workload. You know, we have the British figures for an average area saying, well, you need 6 IRs on average, and if you serve 1 million, you probably even need 8. In other regions, 4 may be enough, but you shouldn't be below 4 IRs, because otherwise it will be an exhausting task getting out every night for some emergency procedures. So it really depends on the scope and the workflow, but you shouldn't be below 4, and I think 6 is a very reasonable number.
And the procedures, they're continuously evolving. So it's, we used to do only nephrostomies, now we do EVAs, and now stroke is coming. So given that we have a continuously increased number of procedures, and these are added to the IR everyday portfolio, what can we do to build a robust service for the years ahead?
There are multiple factors influencing this. Of course, you need the competencies, you need a constant training, you really need to stay awake, see what's happening, like the PE teams that are evolving now. So training is important, but you also need a sufficient number to probably subspecialize, because someone might be better in doing stroke and the other one might be better in doing the abdominal bleeding or doing the nephrostomies or whatever. So it's about training, enough numbers, and staying awake.
I think your paper is very well structured and is mentioning all the tips and tricks on how to build a robust service. I thank you very much for coordinating this group, and thank you very much for sharing that with CVIR. I would encourage everybody to read it. Thank you so much, Andreas.
Thanks for having me.